Morning everybody, it's Gary the Attitude Adjuster. Yeah, what is it? It's the morning of the tractor coming, so that's exciting time. Should be here very shortly. So this is my son Joel.
Hello.
And basically Joel's going to be setting up his own YouTube channel, so if you slip on over there and have a look at it, we'll post in the description what the name and everything is of that. What is it?
I'll link it later.
Yep,
on.
okay. So basically this is our shed, which you can see is an absolute terrible mess of an incredible amount of different types of things. But since we moved to the property, we've been battling Lantana and councils and all sorts of other things you're aware of, and haven't had as much time to actually get back to basics and get moved in, which is quite incredible because that's running up. It'll be 2 years in September. So we've got to move all our stuff. We've got our huge greenhouse over there, all the concrete posts and whatnot there. So that's one of the other projects that we've got. Our manure spreader over there, our burnt out back of a service van, which we were going to make a trailer out of when ours was off the road. Now, one of the projects here that Jolie's taking over is this Yamaha motorbike, which was must have had, looking at it, new tyres put on it, and then I would say it got up the road and they dropped it with the slick brand new tyres on it. So it's what is it, Jolie?
Yamaha FZS 600 Phaser.
Yeah, so that's basically it. She got a little bit of damage to the radiator, got folded over on that other side there, and yeah, so we've got to get a new radiator for it. A lot of the other stuff on it's perfectly alright. Just had a few of the things broken off when it was dropped. The instrument clusters come off and they've just put it down behind here. So it doesn't actually need many parts for it. The throttle doesn't work quite properly, so she needs a bit of choke. No, she's not. Okay. I'm not even sure how she is for fuel. I haven't never checked her. I've just started it a few times.
I'm pretty sure it was low the last time.
Sounds like she's running a little bit rich at the moment. I'll just give her a run. Yep, anyway, so that's where we're up to with her. So Jolie's going to start sourcing some parts and we'll bring you along with the rebuild on her. This was a really good motorbike, a 500cc CBR RR Honda, the Flash one. I'd say, from what my riding experience is, which is a fair bit of it, they were standing on the back pegs of it, I would say. By the damage that was done to the bike, I'd say, just turn the ignition off there. Yeah, I'd say they were standing on the back pegs and they flipped it arse over backwards because the damage sort of looks like it got flung up in the air quite heavily when it came off. But it's actually, I would say that the instrument cluster's a bit broken. I would say it has very few Ks on it, but you can't tell from the instrument cluster. Looking at the bike itself, I'd say it was just about brand new when they were doing that silly thing, but it's a nice bike, that one. I bought it to make a bandsaw out of, and then when you look at what you can buy a bandsaw mill in Australia for now, and you'd be able to buy them in the States, it's just not a viable thing as a YouTube, what's the name? Video thing. You might as well go and buy a bandsaw mill and start doing what you want to do than what it would be worth. Actually, the bike's, you know, near pristine condition in the rest of the things on it, that I might end up just buying another one that's got other problems and move that across into the frame. But the Yamaha has very little use on it. The 250 dirt bike XR 250 over there is a brilliant bike. I've had it for many years. So yeah, there are a few of our projects. And Jolie's going to be posting this sort of stuff up for people to watch and how we go about it. We're just, you know, we have an enormous range of tools. You can't believe how many tools we have. This is nothing of the tool basis that we have: bandsaws, lathes, 3-phase miter saw, yeah, aluminium saw. So we have a lot to start doing in the very near future. Get the old canopy and that up off the floor and get it strung off the ceiling. Get the bikes put away to somewhere where we can get around them. We've got the old Lister diesel generator over the back there, 6 horsepower past the Blackbird motorcycle. He needs to be fired up. We got the wood stove behind him, which is another job that I want to set up before winter really gets on us. We've got the electric scooter. We've got the $500 forklift. Man, that was a good buy. What good bit of kit that is.
Listen to it.
Yeah, and the postie bike down in here. So yeah, we've got lots of projects. Elu compound miter saw, ripping bench. They were one of the best things ever made as a carpenter in a mobile sense of going from site to site. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit, but unfortunately all the stuff's sitting on top of it because we've just been that busy out of it. This is all the cabling that came off our massive greenhouse. It's absolutely massive, that greenhouse. It was about 100 metres long by about 60 metres wide. Yep, absolutely massive. So we have to go set all that up at one stage later on when we get to that stage. So cleaning up is our major project at the recent times. But anyway, the tractor will be here in very short time, probably half an hour I would say, and we'll do that video then. Thanks for that. Here's Jolly.
Cheers, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Talk to you later. Please remember to subscribe and like and support our channels. As I said before, we'll put Joel's details up on his channel. Please slip on over and throw your support, because we have a truckload of new videos coming up with the different equipment that's coming in the next couple of weeks. Is really going to open up the opportunities of different things that we can do. And by all means, flick us a email or write to us and ask us or tell us, give us some ideas of what you want to see. We can do other different things. As we've got the equipment now to do it, we'll be moving on with that. Thanks very much for stopping by. Bye-bye.
G'day, ladies and gents. So Dad's going to post this on his channel, but it's going to be in a different sort of video. So I just thought I'd show my perspective on it. So we've got the old Yamaha FCS 600 phaser here. This is going to be a project I want to start fixing up. It's got damage to the radiator here, which needs replacing, and the throttle doesn't work too good at the moment, so going to have to look at that. Other than that, the bike looks pretty great. I really look forward to doing it up, seeing how it goes from there. Like getting my learner's permit for it in May, hopefully. Go out for rides on the weekend with Dad, see how things go. Got the old XR250, a Honda there. Bloody reliable thing that is. I grew up riding that little thing there. Being 6'3", it's a bit hard now. Knees around the head. Dad's old Blackbird. Unfortunately, it had a fault with it. Fuel injectors were faulty, I believe. Anyhow, the XR250, all she needs is a new battery and just tyre keeps going flat on the back, I believe it is. So that needs a tube or a patch. So there. Also, as you can tell, the shed's pretty bloody messy. My goal is to clean it up so everything's in a place we can find stuff. Make things easy. Unfortunately, I haven't had the time or the just been too tired to come out, stack everything where it needs to be stacked. That's my project for the next week or two. Clean everything up, and eventually I'd like to post some of this getting fixed and getting sorted out, like the bike. Love to have it going, show everyone else. Right, thanks for watching, ladies and gents. Take care. Bye.